Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope you are doing well. Today we will start our second class of first lesson of Noorani Qaida. As you know, in the first class we have learned about first four letters alif, ba, ta, and sa. So this is the second class in which we will take start from Jim. So Jim is our next letter. Before starting Quran lesson, first we read Ta'uz and Tasmiyah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So our first letter is Jim. 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 Read after me. Jim. Jim. Say it again. Jim. Jim. When we read Jim, we will stretch it for 3 seconds and also we will read it hardly like Jim. Now try to recognize the shape of Jim. Jim has only one dot inside. Jim has only one dot inside. This is the structure of Jim, and Jim has only one dot inside. Now let me show you the origin of Jim. This is the inner view of mouth. You can see this is the inner view of mouth, and when we pronounce Jim, we will touch the middle part of the tongue to the hard palate. To pronounce Jim, we touch the center of the tongue to the hard palate like Jim. 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 Now move to the next letter, that is Ha. The next letter is Ha. 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 Read after me. Ha. Ha. Say it again. Ha. Ha. Now try to recognize the shape of Ha. Ha has no dot. You can see this is the structure of Ha, and Ha has no dot. It is without dot. And it is also called throat letter because it is pronounced from the throat. Our throat has three portions: bottom, middle and upper portion, and Ha is pronounced from the middle part of the throat. Ha is pronounced from the middle part of the throat like Ha. Ha. When we pronounce Ha, the sound spills out like Ha. Let me show you the origin of Ha. This is the inner view of mouth, and you can see this is the inner view of mouth, and Ha is pronounced from the throat and from the middle portion of the throat like Ha. It is pronounced from the middle part of the throat. Now move to the next letter, that is Ho. 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 Read after me. Ho. Ho. Say it again. Ho. Ho. Now try to recognize the shape of ha. This is the structure of ha, and ha has only one dot at the top. Ha has only one dot at the top. Ha is a heavy letter, and when we pronounce ha, we read it with a hard sound. The sound fills into the mouth like ha. The sound fills into the mouth when we read ha, and it is also a throat letter. Like ha, ha is also a throat letter. Now let me show you the origin of ha. So this is the inner view of mouth, and this is the origin of ha. Ha is pronounced from the upper portion of the throat. Ha is pronounced from the upper portion of the throat, like ha. Ha. It is pronounced from the upper portion of the throat. Now we again revise this lesson. Today we have learned these three letters. First one is Jim, and Jim has only one dot inside. The next one is Ha. Ha. It is a throat letter, and it is pronounced from the middle of the throat. And when we read ha, the sound spills out like ha. Ha. The next letter is ho. Ho. And ho has only one dot, and it is also a throat letter, and ho is pronounced from the upper part of the throat, and it is also a heavy letter, bold letter, thick letter. We read it with thick sound. When we read ho, we feel the sound into the mouth like ho. The sound doesn't come in outside, and we read it like ho. Ho. And some people read it like ha. So in this case the sound spills out, but this is totally wrong, because when we read bold letter, the sound fills into the mouth like ho. So this is the correct pronunciation of ha. So this is all about from today lesson. If you have any query from this lesson, you can ask me. And thanks for joining me in today's Quran class. Inshallah, see you in the next lesson. Allah Hafiz.